Greetings, all of YouTube. I am Lord Babidi, greatest sorcerer in the entire universe. You will indulge me as nothing less than Lord, and surrender your bodies and minds to me, if you don't want to be fed to Majin Buu, that is. You may be wondering where Pokey Minch has been, but alas, at this moment he is unavailable. Something about inspecting the inside of that Saiyan pod he owns for some reason, but I'm sure he'll be fine. Until then, you have me to keep you entertained. A remarkable display of generosity on my part, as it's usually the other way around. Anyway, today we're going to Hogwarts because I'll be reading and reacting to My Immortal, an apparently famous Harry Potter fanfiction written by one Tara Gillespie? Is that how you pronounce it? Oh well, which Dabura told me was known throughout the world. Well, with such a reputation like that, I'm certain it'll be worth my while, so let's see how much of it I can get through in a single video. Now that I think about it, Dabura did mention it was famous, but not in a good way. Ah, what does that lunkhead know? Let's get started. My Immortal, Chapter 1. AN, special thanks, get it 'cause I'm gothic? Wow, this is already off to quite a start. To my GF, ew, not in that way. What way? Raven, Bloody Tears 666 for helping me with the story and spelling. You rock. Justin, the love of my depressing life, you rock too. MCR rocks. Okay, you're going to have to forgive me on pronunciation here. I'm concerned this author may have typed with her face rather than her fingers. Hi, my name is Ebony Darkness Dementia Raven Way. Well, that's quite a mouthful, isn't it? I spell incantations shorter than that. And I have long, ebony black hair. That's how I got my name, with purple streaks and red tips that reaches my mid-back, and icy blue eyes like limpid tears. And a lot of people tell me I look like Amy Lee. Author's note, if you don't know who she is, then get the hell out of here! Oh, I think anyone who's ever been inside a Hot Topic knows who that is. I'm not related to Gerard Way, but I wish I was, because he's a major fucking hottie. I'm a vampire, but my teeth are straight and white. Then how are you a vampire? Even the Twilight ones have fangs, for Kami's sake! I have pale white skin. I'm also a witch, and I go to a magic school called Hogwarts in England, where I'm in the 7th year. I'm 17. I'm a goth, in case you couldn't tell, and I wear mostly black. I love Hot Topic, and I buy all my clothes from there. Yes, everyone figured that out when you called yourself a goth earlier. And on that note, does England even have those stores? Someone let me know in the comments, because I can't be bothered to look it up right now while I'm reading this. For example, today I was wearing a black corset with matching lace around it and a black leather miniskirt, pink fishnets, and black combat boots. I was wearing black lipstick, white foundation, black eyeliner, and red eyeshadow. Well, someone's desperate for attention, aren't they? I was walking outside Hogwarts. It was snowing and raining, so there was no sun, which I was very happy about. A lot of preps stared at me. I put up my middle finger at them. Shut it! Okay, you're dressed like a hooker from a Tim Burton fetish film. Of course people will stare. But I digress. Let's continue. Hey, Ebony, shouted a voice. I looked up. It was Draco Malfoy. What's up, Draco? I asked. Nothing, he said shyly. But then I heard my friends call me and I had to go away. Author's note. Is it good? Pulls tell me, fangs. Oh, wait, that's where the chapter ends? I know writers usually end things on a cliffhanger, but usually something happens as well! The next chapter better have something worthwhile, or Dabura's gonna be taking over Pui Pui's job of cleaning up after Yakon for a month! Chapter 2. AN, thanks for Bloody Tears 666 for helping me with the chapter. BT Dub, prep stop flaming my story, okay? Trust me, it's not just preps who have a problem with this so-called story. Now let's see how this one begins. The next day I woke up in my bedroom. I know I should object to the story skipping ahead like this, but I just don't care enough to. It was snowing and raining again. I opened the door of my coffin and drank some blood from a bottle I had. My coffin was black ebony and the inside of it was hot pink velvet with black lace on the ends. And Majin Buu sleeps in a giant ball that you don't need to know the size, color, and interior of. I got out of my coffin and took off my giant MCR t-shirt, which I used for pajamas. Instead, I put on oh, here we go again. Black leather dress, a pentagram necklace, combat boots, and black fishnets on. I put on 4 pairs of earrings in my pierced ears, and put my hair in a kind of messy bun. Is there going to be a quiz on this? My friend Willow, and Raven Dis is Ooh, woke up then and grinned at me. She flipped her long, waist-length raven hair with pink streaks and opened her forced green eyes. She put on her Marilyn Manson t-shirt with a black mini, fishnets, and pointy high-heeled boots. We put on our makeup, black lipstick, white foundation, and black eyeliner. Did you get all that, everyone? Because I'm becoming more and more certain that there's going to be a quiz at the end of this. Oh, MFG, I saw you talking to Draco Malfoy yesterday, she said excitedly. Yeah, so, I said, blushing. Do you like Draco, she asked as we went out into the Slytherin common room and into the Great Hall. No, I so fucking don't, I shouted. Yeah, right, she explained. Just then, Draco walked up to me. Hi, he said. Hi, I replied flirtily. Flirtily? For someone who's supposed to be from England, your English is terrible. Guess what, he said. What, I asked. Well, Good Charlotte are having a concert in Hogsmeade, he told me. Oh my fucking god, I screamed. I love GC. They're my favorite band besides MCR. Now, to those of you who never heard of them, I don't blame you, since they stopped being relevant as quickly as they appeared. That's your lesson of today. Anyways, back to this. Well, do you want to go with me? He asked. Wow, you really captured the essence of this character, Tara. I never would have imagined he loved anything associated with muggles, let alone anything no muggle over 14 would have an interest in. I gasped. And that's the end of Chapter 2. Captivating, I know. I just can't stop reading. If I'm lucky, maybe something will actually happen for a change next time. Chapter 3. Ayan, stop flaming the story preps, okay? Otherwise, thanks to the Gothic people for the good reviews. Thanks again, Raven. Oh yeah, BTW, I don't own this or the lyrics for Good Charlotte. Honestly, as much as I'd love to feed you to Majin Buu at this point, I'm worried you'd give him indigestion. On the night of the concert, I put on, this again? My black lace-up boots with high heels underneath them were ripped red fishnets. Then I put on a black leather mini dress with all this corset stuff on the back and front. I put on matching fishnet on my arms. I straightened my hair and made it look all spiky. I felt a little depressed then, so I slit one of my wrists. Finally, something I can approve of. This story might end sooner than I expected. I read a depressing book while I waited for it to stop bleeding, and I listened to some GC. Damn it, so close. I painted my nails black and put on tons of black eyeliner. Then I put on some black lipstick. I didn't put on foundation because I was pale anyway. You must look like the female reboot of The Crow or something. Anyway, continuing on. I drank some human blood, so I was ready to go to the concert. I went outside. Draco was waiting there in front of his flying car. He was wearing a Simple Plan t-shirt. They would play at the show, too. Baggy black skater pants, black nail polish, and a little eyeliner. And a lot faux cool boys wear it, okay? Yes, but somehow I don't think Draco Malfoy would be caught dead in that. Hi, Draco, I said in a depressed voice. Hi, Ebony, he said back. We walked into his flying black Mercedes-Benz. The license plate said 666. And flew to the place with the concert. On the way, we listened excitedly to Good Charlotte and Marilyn Manson. We both smoked cigarettes and drugs. Now, I'm convinced you both must already be on several at this point. Also, no comment on the big gaping wound she probably has on her wrist? No? Didn't think so. When we got there, we both hopped out of the car. We went to the mosh pit at the front of the stage and jumped up and down as we listened to Good Charlotte. You come in cold, you're covered in blood. They're all so happy you've arrived. The doctor cuts your cord, hands you to your mom. She sets you free into this life, sang Joel. I don't own the lyrics to that song. Yes, and I'm only familiar with boys and girls and the little things. Not my fault they came and went too fast for me to care. Joel is so fucking hot, I said to Draco, pointing to him as he sung, filling the club with his amazing voice. Suddenly Draco looked sad. What's wrong? I asked as we moshed to the music. Then I caught on. Hey, it's okay, I don't like him better than you, I said. Really? Asked Draco sensitively as he put his arm around me, all protective. Remember, folks, this is Draco fucking Malfoy, a spoiled rich kid who calls Muggleborns mudbloods and acts like a prissy douchebag to everyone he interacts with. Really, I said. Besides, I don't even know Joel, and he's going out with Hilary fucking Duff. I fucking hate that little bitch, I said disgustedly, thinking of her ugly blonde face. Jealous much? At least I hate everyone equally. The night went on really well, and I had a great time. So did Draco. After the concert, we drank some beer and asked Benji and Joel for their autographs and photos with them. We got GC concert tees. Are we going to address what a Muggle band is doing in the wizard world, performing in an exclusively wizard town? Whatever, continuity took a back seat in this trash anyway. Draco and I crawled back into the Mercedes-Benz. Crawled back? Did someone break your legs on the way there? I want to read about that instead! But Draco didn't go back into Hogwarts. Instead, he drove the car into the Forbidden Forest. Oh, good. Maybe now something interesting will actually happen. Chapter 4. A.N. I said stop flaming, okay? Ebony's name is Enoby, not Mary Sue, okay? First you say Enoby, then you know what? Forget it. I'm caring less and less at this point. Draco is so in love with her that he is acting different. They knew each other before, okay? Well, he's suddenly acting different, I won't argue there. Also, have you ever heard of a spell check? I can barely read these author's notes! Draco, I shouted, what the fuck do you think you're doing? Is it a stretch to hope he's dumping your worthless hide in the middle of the forest to die? Draco didn't answer, but he stopped the flying car and he walked out of it. I walked out of it too, curiously. What the fucking hell? I asked angrily. Ebony? He asked. What? I snapped. Draco leaned in extra close, and I looked into his gothic red eyes. He was wearing color contacts, which revealed so much depressing sorrow and evilness, and then suddenly I didn't feel mad anymore. And then, suddenly, just as Draco kissed me passionately, just as you... What? Is there a typo in there? Draco climbed on top of me and we started to make out keenly against a tree. He took of my top and I took of his clothes. I even took of my bra. Then he put his thingy in my you-know-what, and we did it for the first time. What in the HFIL is going on here? Oh! I screamed. I was beginning to get an orgasm. We started to kiss everywhere, and my pale body became all warm. And then, what the hell are you doing, you motherfuckers? It was Dumbledore. Dabura, I'm done. And when I release Majin Buu, I am so feeding you to him first!
But, Master Babidi!
Shut up and go clean up Yakon's leavings. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed, and surrender your minds to Lord Babidi, or else.